What is going on, guys? Hope you're well wherever you are, whatever the time. And today I'm going to be giving you 4 reasons why you should absolutely not be doing a bodybuilding show in 2024. What? Oh my God, this guy should be promoting bodybuilding. Why are you trying to tell people not to compete? Elliot, why the hell are you trying to detract people from doing the greatest sport on the planet?
Are you serious?
Especially when you're a bodybuilder yourself. And look, just hear me out for a second. Before you dive into a bodybuilding prep, it's really important that you weigh things up. What are the downsides? Is this going to fulfill me? Do I even know what the hell a bodybuilding prep is even going to entail? And these are really important questions that you need to answer honestly. Without thinking critically before going into a bodybuilding prep, you ultimately get a lot of people prepping that don't even like bodybuilding in the first place. And usually what follows is a lot of eating issues and mental health issues and subsequent posts on Instagram saying how bodybuilding is the most poisonous thing on the planet. And it kind of makes sense because you wasn't actually supposed to do it in the first place. You wasn't made to go through a bodybuilding prep. It just wasn't the right thing for you to do. It either wasn't the right time or you're just not supposed to do it, which is cool. Bodybuilding is not for everybody. Anyway, without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the first reason, which is you've never done any sort of diet ever before. You've never spent a consistent amount of time in a calorie deficit. You've never done any sort of mini cut. You never prepared for a holiday, whatever it is. You've never done a consistent diet. This means that you don't really know how well you respond to a diet. Is your adherence good? Do you enjoy dieting? Do you drop body weight pretty quickly, or does it require more aggressive changes? You have no idea how your body responds. Furthermore, you don't actually know what your body looks like when it's leaner. This can be quite tough because with being lean comes a few challenges. How are you going to feel when you're a little bit smaller? How are you going to feel when you don't fill out those t-shirts anymore? Do you know what I mean? And this is why I always recommend that if you want to go into a bodybuilding prep, you need to get yourself a coach, because a coach is going to allow you to create a better start point. But you're also going to have the benefit of being able to go through a structured diet before you go into a prep. Reason number 2 as to why you should not be competing in 2024. I think it's the right thing to do because it seems popular on social media. You see the viral reels, the likes, the comments, more engagement, loads of women under people's comments. There's no women, it's just all men. Loads of attention, and it seems to garner a lot of success for a lot of people, right? That's how it looks from the outside looking in. So you're like, I want a piece of that action. And I'm here to tell you that if you don't absolutely love bodybuilding and training and just that whole process and lifestyle, you don't want a piece of that action, because that piece of the action involves a low libido, it involves low energy, it involves low training performance. Just doing a bodybuilding prep for that external validation, it's not going to get you far. When you get to that tail end of a prep, you're not going to be able to get carried by likes. It won't get you to the finish line. Your why has to be bigger than social media, and it has to be bigger than external validation. Which smoothly leads me into reason number 3, which is you just don't love bodybuilding, which is cool. It is actually okay to just go to the gym, train, build muscle, and that's it. The next step doesn't necessarily have to be doing a bodybuilding competition. There are ways that you can progress your training further without having to enter into a bodybuilding show. You can aim for different strength goals, you can invest in a coach, you can aim to do a photo shoot. Whatever it is, you can do certain things, but it doesn't always have to be a bodybuilding show as the next thing. And the 4th and final reason as to why you should not compete in 2024 is more so for people that have competed before. But if you competed last year and you got some judges' feedback saying that you're just too small, you need more size, yeah, you shouldn't compete this year. Now, in my experience, and I'm talking from the experience of a natural bodybuilder, someone who's not using anabolic steroids, if you have been told that you need more size, competing the following year doesn't make any sense, because you're not going to give yourself enough time to even add that size. Let me break it down for you. I competed in 2023, and it took me about 8 weeks to just feel normal again. Within those 8 weeks post-show, I wasn't building any muscle. So let's just say we've gone 8 weeks post-show. I'm now in like November time, getting into December, and I've only just got myself into a position where I'm normal and my hormones are actually where they need to be. I actually feel like a grown man again. If I wanted to compete the following year, that would mean that I need to start my prep around like March or April time. That only really gives me about 4 or 5 months to build muscle. Not going to be significant when I'm not taking gear. I honestly think the only reason that you should get back on stage if you competed in 2023 is if you didn't reach your potential in terms of conditioning. It could be for a number of factors. It could have been because you rushed the process a little bit. It could have been just due to lack of experience. It could have been down to a poor peaking process. Whatever it is, if you think that you can bring a better final package, and mostly that's down to conditioning, absolutely compete this year. But if you've gone to the judges post-show and they've just been like, look, Jimmy, you just need to get bigger, bro. You just need to get bigger. You're not big enough. These guys that you're standing next to are about twice your size. Why is you then competing the next year going to make a difference? You need to take a full year where you're taking an off season to eat and grow. And that's pretty much it. But if you are competing this year, I want to wish you the best of luck. I also want to say Happy New Year. I hope 2024 is a great year for yourself. Expect more content. And as always, subscribe, press that button wherever I put it, like the video, and I'll see you for the next one.